What's up, everybody, and welcome to Game of the Day. And we are on the eve of this whole thing that we have going on as far as playing games every night for the month of September. It's almost over, and I am standing here, and I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 5 games just in my immediate vicinity that we have not been able to cover. And there's just not enough days in September. We only had 30 days, and I want to say we are at over 40 games. So there's going to be a good 10 games that we didn't cover, or it's just just whatever, for whatever reason, it's just more games than we had an opportunity to cover. But anyways, for today, what we're going to do is I really wanted to cover this ice cold beer, and I was contemplating yesterday because yesterday was Drink a Beer Day, and I know we already covered ice cold beer. But I did want to cover this one because this one is pretty rare, just like the other one made by Taito. This one, you can see how tall this one is. This one's pretty gigantic. So the driving game that we sat and we played, and it's like, almost at my, little below my shoulder, is like right here. So you can see that this game goes up a lot higher, and you can kind of see me next to the game. And then the marquee still goes up another foot above that. So this game is really really tall. But this one is made by Innovative Concept Entertainment, or ICE. And it's a cool game, just like the other one, except this one, I want to say this one has 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This one has 12 holes, and Taito's Ice Cold Beer only has 10. The other difference is you accumulate your score and you can continue. And you can keep like racking your score up, but on the Taito one, once it's over, it's over. So the high score is a little bit kind of like cooler on the Taito one because it's just a little bit more like, I don't know, legit. Whereas this one you can just keep pumping quarters. And the other thing is this one has ticket redemption. So this was meant for, I have no idea. I don't know why kids would be playing this ice cold beer thing, but yeah, it was meant to kick out tickets for some reason. I don't know if kids would play this. But then again, at main event, they have the beer pong game, so I guess that could technically have been okay, to each their own, right? So anyways, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and play this, and this is actually gonna be our bonus game, and then we're gonna play another game, so that way we can just kind of double up some games tonight since we already kind of covered this one, and I wanted to cover another game for the game of the night, or game of the day. So first, let's put a credit in this one. If I can find the coin door, because the lights are out. Let's see. Let's see if I can just coin it up. There we go. So this one talks, and the audio fidelity is a little different. This one, the holes seem to be a little bit more smaller. Like the actual holes where the ball goes in seems to be a little bit smaller. So this game is a little bit harder. So I started on this one and then went back and played the one by Taito. And big difference as far as the difficulty level. And this one seems to be also a little bit more aggressive with the bar. The game, like on the Taito game, like after you get to the second or third round, it'll start kicking the bar to try to make your game go off. But this one does it like right at the beginning. Like it'll start bumping the bar. Let's see if it bumps it. Trying to see if it'll do it. But it usually like bumps the bar pretty aggressively, like even in the first round, whereas the other one doesn't do it in the first round. But this one will do it. I'm trying to see where my score is. And it looks like the score actually is a lot higher. So on this hole, it was 300, but it counts down, I guess, faster on the Taito one. Whereas this, oh, you can kind of see it kind of bumped a little there. Maybe I have to get past a certain point, and then maybe it knows that I have to get to the holes before it starts bumping. See, you can see it kind of like, I wasn't doing that, it bumped it itself. It does seem like the score counts down a little slower, because I want to say on the other Taito Ice Cold Beer that it tends to go a little bit faster. I had these games side by side at one time, and I wish I would have done a little bit more comparison video. Because I really don't think there's a lot of people that have actually both versions. I was on some forums, and from what I can tell is I'm like one of the only people that have actually the title ice cold beer plus the ice cold beer. So that's kind of, I guess, pretty unique amongst the ice cold beer owners. So I've been able to get like halfway decent at both of them. But yeah, you know, this game really is hard. I'm making it not look very hard. For some reason, I'm doing okay right now. But this game actually really is very difficult. It really is. Even though like I'm getting all the holes like pretty easily. This game is really, really difficult. So how was y'all's day? I actually took the day off and just kind of relaxed. It was a beautiful day. And now it's a beautiful night, so I'm actually looking forward to the weekend, even though it's just barely Tuesday. But I'm looking forward to just chilling with all this nice weather that we're having, right? Whoa, we're getting a little out of control. We still got it. But yeah, the weather has been just fantastic. And, you know, it warmed up a little today. And it's supposed to warm up over the next couple days, but I think it's supposed to, you know, cool off again, so... So I got started a little bit late on this video, but I was actually, whoa, yeah, we weren't gonna get that. We were way messed up on that one. But I was working on some of the games, moving stuff around, so that way I could, you know, play games this weekend. I have a lot of stuff to do inside too. I have to look at what's going on with Outrun, because Outrun, if you remember, the sound wasn't working. So I have to go figure out what is going on with that. Man, we're actually doing pretty good. This is actually pretty hard. Very good. I've been asked before, can I beat it without continuing? And I can, usually when I'm concentrating. And I'm not really concentrating. I'm kind of talking and stuff right now. But I'm actually pretty high right now as far as... I was trying to mess with me. Did you see that? But yeah, I really want to get out. Maybe watch a horror movie because we're going to be now in October. So anybody have any good suggestions? I was thinking about trying to watch a scary movie every weekend. Oh man, that was bad. I was trying to think about watching a scary movie every weekend in October and maybe coming out, you know, having some adult beverages and playing some games, playing some of the arcade games. I've also contemplated doing another Game of the Day series, but we'll see. You know, this was a lot of work trying to come out and shoot these games and, you know, double check, make sure they're working, get them kind of somewhat presentable. Although Outrun I didn't check. Okay, so that was ice cold beer. And now we're going to move on to our second game of the day, and it's actually right here, right across from ice cold beer, so bear with me. I am going to move the camera. And what we're going to play next, hold on, I'm moving the camera. What we're going to play next is a game called Zaxxon. And this game was made by Sega Gremlin, and it's a game that does not get a lot of love. I'm going to be completely honest. This game is it's a hard game. I really didn't put a lot of effort into this game. I picked this game up and, you know, it was just like it was a guy that was getting rid of a bunch of games, and this was just like one of the games he was getting rid of. And he gave me a great price. And I said, sure, you know, like I'll go ahead and try it. You know, I remember playing this like on some of the consoles like early on and whatnot. And the game actually, you know, it's not bad. It has a really, really cool control scheme here. I don't know if you can see it, but it has like this flight stick. It's a metal flight stick, and it has like I don't know if it's a button. I think it's a light that's on top, and then it has like a trigger, which is really cool. And it's like an isometric game, very similar to like another Sega game called Congo Bongo. And we got kind of ice cold beer doing a reflection thing in the back. Let me see if I can go flip off ice cold beer. But not flip off in a bad way, but just turn the electricity off. So I have these games like on a Switch. There we go. And, you know, so that way I can try to turn the games on and off independently. So now that we have ice cold beer off, and try to sneak by. All right, cool. So now we don't have that reflection that we were getting. And let's see. Yeah, everything looks pretty good. All right, so let me credit this game up. And this game is like really, really hard, so I'll say I suck at it. So let's put 5 credits. All right, let's give it a shot. All right, so the start button is on the front. So basically what you have is you have like an elevation thing here. And you have to basically know where you are as far as your altitude. And the way you tell is you can shoot. And when there's like bricks, you see the brick? If I keep shooting and I don't see it hitting the brick anymore, that's how I know like I'm at the right altitude where I'm not going to hit the wall. And then you want to try to shoot the tanks for fuel. See how I went. Same thing with the little electrical thing. Little electric fence. Oh, we hit that missile. Sorry, I'm trying to show you how to play at the same time. So we got the fuel. Got to stay out of the way of that one. So we know this one, we got to kind of go here. Now this one, this is the level that took me a while to figure out. But it'll like flash when you, or does it beep, or what does it do? I'm trying to remember. I thought it flashed. Maybe it beeps. Oh, maybe it beeps. Maybe that's what it does. There it goes. So you have to listen to that beep because otherwise you can't really tell. You hear it? So you got to have sound on this game because I don't think it gives you, I don't know if it gives you a visual indicator. I'm having a hard time because I'm also looking over here. But here you go. You can kind of see the wall and we're above it. So we can come down here and we can shoot. And we ran right into that. But you definitely want to shoot those fuel tanks. And that was the other thing that I missed out on. I didn't know that you had fuel at the bottom here. And yeah, let's just do that. But you have fuel on the bottom here and you have to shoot the tanks in order to keep the fuel going, in order to keep actually playing. So I didn't actually, oh, you have to go left and right. So I didn't actually know that. So it took me a while to figure that out. All right, number 3, right? Okay, so let's play again. Anyways, all that to say, I actually got to the last guy, and it was cool. Like, you know, I found out that there's a boss, and you know, I didn't do so hot, but I had never gotten to the boss before, so I thought that was just kind of cool to at least have had the opportunity to kind of, you know, get to him. There we go, shooting the fuel tanks, and then you just gotta kind of like get out of there. And so like, listen to the beep. You hear it? It's so hard because like this one, there's nothing really telling you, you know, where you're at. Oh, see, this one you have to go in between the little electric fence. Like that. Same thing here. It gets a little difficult. It becomes more of a, you know, checking your altitude. Man, see, I'm just like losing all my lives here. I keep going for the fuel, and actually I probably don't need to. See, I hit the freaking thing again. And I guess that's the frustration with this game. There we go. Here we go. We got to show them to you. So here's the actual boss. Oh, we actually got to the boss. That's kind of cool. So anyways, that's the final boss, and then after that, it's just kind of rinse and repeat, which is kind of cool. It looks like it's kind of like sticking to the right a little, or it's like getting stuck maybe. So might have to look at that. Rebuild the joystick, but it actually doesn't like maybe it just is not centering right. So maybe it's just that centering grommet. All right, let's try one more time. Just because this game, you know, it doesn't get a lot of credit as far as people liking this game. But, I mean, once you really start understanding the concept, like, hey, I got to shoot the fuel tankers, I got to do this, I got to do that, it's actually not, you know, it's not a bad game. It's kind of fun. But, you know, it just took me forever to even figure out what I was supposed to do. So we did okay there. Oh, they got us. I didn't even see that. Sometimes, like, for me, it's just like surviving. Dang it. I keep running into the space planes. See, and I think you have to shoot them like more than once, right? Seems like you got to shoot them twice. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Oh, you can still see I was hitting something. I was either hitting the little the screen or there we go. Made it through that. Made it through that one. Made it through that one. Whoa, that was a little hairy. Okay, so we made it back to the boss again. All right, cool. So we did good, whatever that means. Okay, so now it's just rinse and repeat, and like stuff gets, you know, a little harder. You get some of the side shots now. You can kind of see some of those side lasers. So we definitely need to shoot these tanks to get some fuel. I totally got too low on that one. Oh, he shot us from the side. Anyways, we were actually able to get through the boss, and we actually got a new high score, which is cool, 12,000. You look up the world record, though, we're probably not doing so hot. But, yeah, so anyways, that's Zaxxon, and that is technically the game of the day. And Ice Cold Beer was our bonus game. Hopefully you are enjoying these gameplay videos. And remember to follow, like, and subscribe on Facebook, Instagram, and on YouTube. And tomorrow being the last day, I need to see what we can do for the last game, or if we're going to do something like today where we play maybe more than one game. Let me know, you know, comment, whatever, and I will see you all tomorrow for the final game of the day.